Yep, folks, I'm just out here exercising before I, go to work. But I want to prove to you all, in my opinion, why the Grand Canyon wasn't built over billions, gazillions of years. Look at there. What do you see right there? You see canyons, right? Like if you were the size of an ant, that would be the Grand Canyon. But yet it didn't take millions of years to form by some small creek. Rather, instead, what happened is a large torrent of water during a heavy rainstorm came and moved all the earth out the way. It's called the force equalizer. Okay? And force, power, and energy is what creates canyons, not some little creek over millions of years. So if you've been taught that a little creek carved the Grand Canyon over a million years, you've been fed a pile of a goo-goo soup. Okay? And look over here, another canyon. If you were an ant, and you notice nature does the same pattern, whether it's the Grand Canyon or whether it's just a little miniature canyon here, it's the same structure. That's the Grand Canyon to an ant. But it was carved more likely in the matter of minutes. You know what I'm saying? By a flood. And that's how the Grand Canyon was formed, in my opinion. Is that there was a massive flood event. I'm not saying it has to be the flood in the Bible, whatever. There was a massive flood event where a whole bunch of water melted or something and carved out the Grand Canyon in a matter of days. Maybe months, but probably more like days. And just like you have these canyons here, you see how it looks just like the Grand Canyon or any canyon. You see what I'm saying? It's carved out because of a massive amount of water and force. That's what moves the earth. And then what happens is that the earth, after it's been moved, it solidifies. It solidifies. Then here comes man with this, it was a little creek, and over millions and millions of years, this canyon was carved out. That ain't how it worked. In fact, when I grew up, there was a creek behind our home. And what happens is actually creeks fill themselves in with silt. They don't get deeper. That's why you have to dredge rivers. That's why you have to dredge creeks. They don't get deeper. They get more shallow because of all the silt they drag in. Look at it, more Grand Canyon. Look at that. That's a Grand Canyon to an end. Anyways, I've made my point. The Grand Canyon was carved out in a matter of minutes and not doggone millions of years by a massive flood event. All right? Now let's move on to something else.